What is going on, everybody? Welcome back into ByerlyStudios. Now, this is the time-lapse version of me painting this little casted tree frog that I had sculpted out of monster clay. We had made a silicone mold out of a smooth-on Mold Star 15, and then I casted that out of Smooth Cast 300 bright white. You can see it's an absolutely cute little frog. Now it's designed to be a kind of a representation of a Amazonian tree frog to go along with the Goliath Birdeater diorama. Now, just be aware that I casted this just so that it could sit down in the water feature of that diorama. But of course, it's just still a little fun project that I can create some videos and some content for the YouTube channel. Now, this is the time-lapse version. I'm using very basic colors during this entire process, and I will release this in a full real-time video as well, which runs about 45 minutes. So from start to finish, I spent about 45 minutes off and on creating this little tree frog here. During this process, I'm using Mars Black for the shadowing, or the undershadow. I'm also using Naples Yellow and a little bit of burnt umber to create a nice tan undercoat. And I'll do 2 coats of that in total. Once I get done with that, I will come in with a little bit of Mars Black speckling, and I will continue that speckling throughout the entire process as I add more layers. Once I get done with the black speckling, I move on to a cadmium orange hue and a little bit of a burnt umber, just to give it kind of an orange tone all the way around the head, the eyes, and down the back. And then once I get done with that, I start to introduce the Rowney and Dollar inks. I do use sepia for the grooves around the arms and the legs, and around the mouth and eyelids. And then for the most part, I use a burnt umber that just gives it a nice deep glossy finish. I do come in later on and I apply quite a few white highlights, which I'll also go over with that burnt umber to give it a nice kind of a dinged out glare effect. I will coat this with UV resin when I apply it to the diorama, so it will have a glossy finish. But otherwise, sit back and enjoy this time-lapse version. Alright you guys, so here it is, almost completed. Again, we're going to coat this with a UV resin before we apply it to the base of the diorama. And he is going to be cowering. That's why his legs and arms are kind of tucked under him the way he is. And that's why I keep putting him on my hand just to display him. That's the way I sculpted him. That's the way I want him to be displayed. And he's going to be kind of half sitting into the little water feature that we create on the diorama. Again, this is the time-lapse version. I do appreciate y'all taking the time to watch these videos. I will also link the full-length video as well as the Goliath Birdeater Tarantula playlist here also. Catch you later, guys.
Thank you for watching. Check out all of these awesome videos.